Hey guys, so this is going to be a quick video. So, data mining. Nathanos Blightcaller Shadowlands story hits. Spoilers. We've data mined an interesting piece of data from the Shadowlands Alpha that could hit Nathanos' storyline. Shadowlands Alpha build 34081 didn't carry many new NPCs, but Nathanos, however you want to pronounce it. Nathanos Blightcaller was one of them, along with Kalia Menethil, a character poised to take over Sylvanas' role leaving Forsaken after the events of Battle for Azeroth. Nathanos is marked as an elite, and apparently is also tagged as a new dungeon or raid encounter, no zone given. While he's not included in the encounter journal, this could be done to preserve secrecy, as all the other encounter IDs added in today's build correspond to bosses present in the journal, so it's possibly based on the data that we could be fighting Nathanos in an upcoming Shadowlands raid. Nathanos' storyline may also not fit the Castle Nathria raid, but it would make sense as Sylvanas' most devoted follower for him to be present in an upcoming raid. Last build, we wondered why some armor sets were called Maw Raid, as Blizzard only announced the Castle Nathria raid, but if the Maw was an upcoming raid releasing later in Shadowlands, then Nathanos as a boss could fit there due to Sylvanas' partnership with the Jailer. Nathanos in Battle for Azeroth seemed nearly as unstoppable as Sylvanas, showing up in all major storylines and escaping unscathed. Even from Tyrande after she transformed into a Night Warrior. We last saw Nathanos in-game at Sylvanas' side following the events of the Fourth War in the Loyalist campaign cinematic where he pledged his love for her. I really wouldn't say pledging love, but we do know he has a raging undead hard-on for Sylvanas. And whatever that would mean, since, they're undead and their blood doesn't flow to certain places. We've also learned he will play a major role in the Shadowlands Shadows Rising expansion prequel, tasked by Sylvanas to find and kill Bwonsamdi. Learn more article, but yeah. So his number is 2416, and we have Nathanos Blightcaller. Now, do I think we're gonna fight him if Sylvanas turns out to be a big bad and a boss raid, a raid boss? Yeah, we'll fight him. It'd be impossible not to. He's constantly this to her, like, oh yeah, she's so great. So yeah, we will fight him. He'd probably be the second to last. So if Sylvanas was the final boss, he would be the second to last. But considering he's marked as elite, sometimes they do that. Maybe he'll be helping us in one of the dungeons, or raids. Because that's what they do sometimes, and they'll be marked as elite, even though they're helping us. We're not going to kill them, but they're marked as elite. So it might be possible at some point he's fighting by our side in one of these earlier ones, which is why he's not in the book yet, because we're not fighting him. We're going to be working alongside him, but that's highly unlikely since he's kind of been sent to kill Bwonsamdi, which, good luck with that. Bwonsamdi would fucking wipe the floor with him. Bwonsamdi is way too powerful. He's been at his job for a long time, and every soul he collects makes him stronger. So, Nathanos might be a great hunter and be undead, but Bwonsamdi would fucking tear him apart in a fight. Bwonsamdi is more clever, he's older, he's a Loa, and he probably has a lot more magical prowess than Nathanos does. So Bwonsamdi would rip him apart. So I don't. Plus, we know it doesn't work because Bwonsamdi's in Shadowlands, so we know the assassination attempt fails. Dr. Ickis. Ariel Monster is one of my favorite shows when I was a kid. If you guys remember that show, Ickis was like the little red rabbit thing, and people would make him, make fun of him because he's so tiny. But then his scare, which is they each have their own little scare, is he would grow, about the size of a house. His eyes would turn blood red, and he would just grow, and his teeth would grow. Yeah, his name was Ickis, and so whenever I hear that name Ickis, I think of Ickis from Ariel Monsters. Crum and Oblina were his companions. Why am I talking about Ariel Monsters? Also the Grumble. He's the one who sounded like this because it was the same voice actor as him from Powerpuff Girls, but he had 4 legs and he had like high heels on, and he did the same thing as him. Oh, you talk very sweet, and then he get angry. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, people want Nathanos dead. Looking forward to this. No dirtbag snarks forever, my son. And then the collective cheers of all the World of Warcraft players were heard across the globe. Time to put that brown-nosing hunter in his place. Hopefully we get to kill Nathanos for good and never have to deal with this crap again. About time, smug son of a gun. This time he's gonna die for real. Oh man, I do hope he dies for good. So I don't mind him, but he, whenever we're forced to talk to him, he always treats us like crap. I mean, we've proven ourselves time and time again. And it's like, oh, it's you, hero. It's like, yes, hero, saved Azeroth more times than you can count. But he still treats us like shit. Follow me, champion. But that's just his character. He's one of those people who have a hard time portraying real feelings. But not to Sylvanas. I believe in the loyalty cinematic. When he's walking away or she's walking away, he said something like "Safe journey, my love," instead of what he would normally say, "My queen," or he says "my love." So, like I said, he's got a woo for Sylvanas. Maybe they'll die together in each other's arms, and right before Sylvanas dies, she'll feel the surging rush of love that she feels, because people think it's reciprocated and she loves him back, but she's too caught up in her own desire for domination. He likes to be dominated by her. Anyway, this is getting off topic here. What are we at? Almost 10 minutes. But yeah. So he may be in Dungeons and Raid encounters, but he may not be in Encounter. He must, we could be fighting alongside him. We could, it's possible we could be taking him out, like a lot of encounters where you just get him down to a certain amount of health, kind of like Jaina. We don't actually kill her, but say we get him down to a certain amount of health, and then he's like, "I don't have time for this," and then he runs off and poofs away, or whatever the fuck Nathanos does. I don't know. So it might be something like that, and then we might meet him in the raid. But like I said, if Sylvanas is a final boss in a raid, Nathanos will be the second to last, because he's her right-hand man. He is her most trusted champion. So I don't see him being taken out as a first or second boss. So if it's like a 13 raid boss, which a lot of them tend to be, 12, 13, he'll be number 12. Because that makes more sense. Then who are the other one? I mean, what would a Sylvanas raid look like? Just a bunch of undead? And like abominations and stuff? I don't know. Tell me what you think a Sylvanas raid would look like. Tell me, in that raid, where do you think we're going to take him out? And if we're going to take him out. Do you want to see him taken out? Do you like him? Do you not like him? And do you think that Sylvanas has a for him too? Of course, she's a female, so it's not that, but same thing. Actually, she's more manly than anyone else, and not in a sense of anatomy. I mean, she's pretty dominating. She goes after what she wants. She has all the traits a man has, just in a gorgeous female undead body. Ew, she's dead. Yeah, but she's. You can clearly tell by the cinematics that it's not like her body's peeling or decaying away. She's intact. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm joking. I just have a really bad sense of humor. Anyways, but yeah, answer all those questions below. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.